Ain't no sunshine when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Hey, look at that. We are live on YouTube. It looks like everything has ported and come together. There's the noise to turn off. There we go. Hey, last night I got to you guys late. It was dark, and I apologize. I said it's not the Mañana no Mas morning check-in if I check in at night, right? But it was such a busy day yesterday. And today I hit the ground running, running, running. Uh, just like the song, running and run and run and run, running. Okay, so hanging out, listening to some jazz in the workspace, and um, helped people in goodness, India, Philippines, the UK, Connecticut. Um, where else today? My goodness, Spain, Africa, Kenya. Um, Helping people with their membership and learning websites is it's fantastic for me. It's a great exercise, and here's why: because I consider myself a membership and learning expert, and I'm working on a really big project right now. Really excited about it, and I'm using some relatively new technologies in plugging different sources together to help people get a great marketing effect on their projects. And so I'm really excited to be able to be part of the person putting this together. I approached a couple of power partners in the industry and I said, "Hey, what do you guys think about this idea?" And they're like, can, can I be a part of that? And when people give you that response, when they go, can I, can I be a part of that? When they give you that response, that tells you you're on the right path. You've got something somebody wants to be a part of, and there's promise of effectiveness and revenue down the road, which, everything I do seems to be, sowing seed and getting ready for a harvest, sowing seed and getting ready for a harvest. And with that, comes patience. I'll tell you, having left a corporate position in January and trying to leverage things on my own through this COVID crisis has been quite the exercise in patience. We've got a corporate client in Georgia that is sitting on a proposal. We've got a corporate client in Florida sitting on a proposal. We've got a corporate client that reached out from the Lake of the Ozarks that we're sitting on a proposal. And those are those types of things where they have the information, they know what we can do for them, they know that we come with results, right? But before they write that check, there's that, whatever that obstacle is, whatever that thing is that they need to overcome internally, we're waiting for that. Now, I could be a jerk and I could just harass them and call 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 them. But then I know what I'll probably do is just drive them to somebody else that'll do substandard work. So I'm trying to be as patient as I can and put these things together. In the meantime, I'll be working on helping our election process in the county of Los Angeles here at the end of October and working on this new project. So things are ramping up. It's cool. It's cool to see things start to come together. But I will tell you, patience has been key because it has been months and months, and I suspect it'll be months to come yet. But good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Exciting. So, with that all said, you're probably wondering, well, what's with the Power Sport Academy? Well, the Power Sport Academy is on rails, man. That thing is doing its deal. We've got a consulting call that we're going to knock out Tuesday. No, today's Tuesday, be Thursday. Got a consulting call we're going to knock out on Thursday. And this is one of those consulting calls where we take a look at their processes and we say, okay, here's some gaps in your processes. Here's where we can fill some of those gaps. And here's the implied results that you should get when you take care of filling in these gaps. And to be able to give that kind of coaching is really fun. Now, there's coaching and there's training. A lot of people get confused on the two. Coaching is when I ask you questions or I have you provide work that helps us get to the information that you already have within you. You know what you need to do. You already know what you're supposed to do, right? And so we will continue to coach people and help them find the answers within. The other side of the coin is training. Training is when we can bring answers to you that you might not have necessarily fleshed out on your own. And when I work with the Power Sport Academy, that's right in the sweet spot of balancing between those two, coaching and training. And I feel that way with a lot of the other things that I'm involved with as well, especially when I do public speaking events with youth or young adults. That's when I feel like, they have a lot of the answers already and they know a lot about leadership already, but they might not have the training on how to discuss leadership at that level. And so that's a kind of a blend of training and coaching that goes into that. So, folks, I'm going to tell you, uh, even though the checks haven't arrived yet, I can tell you we can see it on the horizon. We know that relief is right around the corner. And I pray that you are in a similar situation where patience is paid for you. If you've been on the sidelines because of COVID, I can't encourage you enough to get in the game somehow. If you are a digital marketer, you can follow someone like David Gambrell. You could jump in with Russell Brunson. You could do all of these different things. If you feel like you are a content provider, right, and you need a way to share your content with a membership, well, then you reach out to somebody like me, right, a membership leadership training coach, and we say, let's get you virtual. Let's get this online. And if you want to do a blended model where you do live coaching with a static model or a course that you're hosting, perfect. That is my exact sweet spot. So, and in fact, I went virtual before virtual was a thing, man. I was doing, Zoom meetings and support calls on Zoom for both leadership and for the power sports and for the Marine training that I offer. And it was really, really interesting to see people's reactions pre-COVID and post-COVID on how those tools worked. And I'll tell you, I felt a little early pre-COVID. People were telling me, well, when are you going to come to our store? When are you going to come here? When are you going to travel here? And I'm like, there's no need to travel. Jump on here. You're not at a level that can get the use out of me face to face yet. You still have, base product that you need to build up. Now that we are in a post-COVID world, people are clamoring. They're like, how can I get to this online training model? How can I get to something that doesn't require travel or face-to-face communication? And I feel like for the first time in a very long time, we're in the right place at the right time and things are lining up. So stick with us. It is going to be fun. It already is fun, but it's going to start to get exciting. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.